Good afternoon, class. This is my answer to this week's discussion board about the insanity defense in North Carolina and also the McNaughton Rule. According to North Carolina General Statutes 15A 95-9, to raise the defense of insanity, a defendant must file a notice of his or her intent to rely on the defense of insanity in accordance to General Statute 15A 95C. If the defendant intends to introduce expert testimony as it relates to mental disease, defect, or other condition that bears issue on whether the defendant had the mental state required for the offense charged, the defendant must, within a reasonable time prior to trial, file a notice of that intention. The defendant, with the consent of the state, the court may then conduct a hearing prior to the trial with regard to the defense of insanity at the time of the offense. At that time, if the court makes the determination that the defendant has a valid defense of insanity with regard to any criminal charge, it may then dismiss that charge with prejudice. The McNaughton Rule or test, which was established by the English House of Lords, states every man is to be presumed to be sane, and that to establish a defense on the grounds of insanity, it must clearly be proved that at the time of committing of the act, the party accused was laboring under such a defect of reason, from disease of mind, and not to know the nature and quality of the act he was doing, or if he did not know it, that he did not know what he was doing, what was wrong. North Carolina does operate under the McNaughton Rule. A case that was reported January 16, 2014, a Wake County judge dismissed a murder charge against a woman who suffocated her 2-year-old son inside a Raleigh hotel room after it was found that she was schizophrenic and delusional at the time of the crime, and that she believed it was necessary to kill her child because he was better off dead. The Superior Court Judge Donald Stevens ordered that Michelle Daniel Harpster be involuntarily committed because she was still mentally ill and a danger to herself and others.